welcome back to another Axe Family video. Hope you're doing well. Hope you have a smile on your face because today's a beautiful, beautiful day. We're here getting the tent down, getting the truck all packed up because this morning we're headed down the road and we're gonna meet some new friends this morning. So they are fellow YouTubers.
Big happy. Don't worry, big happy. Big happy. Don't worry, big happy. In every life we have some trouble.
How you doing?
Good.
Yeah? So you're enjoying the trip so far, huh? But this is me. He goes, you know.
When you worry, you make it double. Don't worry.
All right, we are here. I want to introduce you to a new friend, a good friend, I can already tell, a fellow YouTuber. His name is Chad. And
Hey guys, how you doing?
so Chad, tell us a little bit about your channel.
Hi everybody, how you doing? I appreciate Taylor and Cody stopping over. It was awesome. Been followers of them for a very long time. We were already catching up a little bit about that, but thought I'd show you guys a little bit about the knife shop and what I do over here. The magic behind the scenes. Something that my people don't normally see.
So it's CK
Knife and Tool.
Knife and Tool.
Yeah.
All right.
Been doing it for just about 2.5 years making knives, and only been on YouTube for just over a year now. All right, come on in, guys. Welcome to my humble abode. This is the shop. This is where everything happens. My son and myself and my daughter and my wife, we built this. Took it from a little 20 by 20 shack and made the shop that you see now. My knife grinder, my knife mentor gifted me with this. He started making it for me and then I finished it. This is just how it goes. I do my leather work over here and my heat treats and everything. I try to keep a good selection of wood, and whatever wood that I can, I stabilize in-house. I do everything myself. I try to do everything here. So when I get my steel, I buy my steel like this here from the factory. This is all steel that's going to be for the Warrior Poet Society, and these are all for their knives. I buy bar stock like this, and then what I'll do is I'll take a stencil that I normally keep and I'll cut it into shape, something like this. This is going to be a prototype of a knife I'm going to be doing for next year, so it's kind of dusty right now, but I cut it into shape like this. I will then drill the holes, taper the tang, and get a good taper on there. You see my scribe lines.
So this is the tang.
Yep,
right?
This is called the tang of the knife.
And you were saying that tapering it takes more skill, and so when you see a knife that's tapered down like this, you know that there's a lot more craftsmanship that has gone into the project.
Exactly. These are Warrior Poet Society knives I'm working on, so we'll do that. I have one here that's already ready for heat treat, so it gets hand sanded, and the plunge lines and everything are done. I got my maker's mark there, and then on the other side, it'll have the Warrior Poet logo on there from John Lovell's site. We'll do that kind of stuff and then shape it away, and then ultimately with some knives, they get ground down to shape and then they end up something like this. And the same acid stonewash finish, and then I do some decorative pins from time to time, and then they get shipped off. I'll do my Kydex or Holstex materials. I'll do the leather as well and finish that all off. Raw woods, I'll soak them in a mixture that I have. And again, with some of the custom pins that I do. But I thought the best thing to do is to share the experience with you. It's one thing to come in here and tell you about stuff, but I'm going to put Cody, who's hiding behind the camera right now, I'm going to put him to the grinder. So Cody's going to make a knife.
Yeah, we're going to make a knife today. It's going to be an Axe Family knife. His generosity and hospitality already has been amazing. Amazing guy. I can tell you're super talented. You have a craft that you have poured yourself into, and you know, he just showed you like a couple different examples, but since we've been here, he showed us a bunch of other ones, and I'm excited to learn. So this is really cool.
So Cody, let's go over here. Let's pick out some wood. So as some of my followers or subscribers have noticed, I like wood. I have a little bit of a wood addiction. This is all the various collections of wood that I have. Now this is going to be very drawn out, so there's going to be some creative editing on one of their parts right now because there's a lot of wood here, and everybody that walks in a shop that sees wood, they don't know how to decide. So the first thing I ask people is, do you like lighter colored woods or darker colored woods?
Darker.
Darker colored woods, okay. There we go. We got half the problems already solved, so thank me for saving all you viewers. Okay, now the best wood in this for your axe family knife, koa, if you don't know, is from Hawaii. You can't just go out and just cut a koa tree down and use it. You got to wait till the tree actually dies or it falls down in a storm.
Okay.
The reason why this koa looks this way is I stabilize everything. I make it so I take wood from being standard just wood where, as you know, wood can crack and fleck with the with elements. Now this is polymers injected in it, so now it's like plastic.
Wow.
And it won't crack, it won't twist, it won't do anything like that. So koa is one of the samples that I would say, because it's hard to get a hold of and it makes it more unique, this might be a wood that you would like to pick out of. These I get from a friend of mine, and George, and he gets the woods, he gets all the different types of burled maple, burled ash, and he sends it off and gets it dyed and stabilized. The other one is some of my favorite, it's coco bolo. Okay. Coco bolo is one of the hardest woods you can get to make a knife out of. Kingwood's even harder, but I don't have any more of that. But coco bolo is right over here, and I have pieces like for your jasper, for instance, because we're gonna make a jasper.
Oh, wow.
That would fit a jasper.
Yeah, I really like the design when you can see the grain and stuff like that.
This is I think it's what they refer as a plus, grade A plus type wood. Very high end and decorative, but it's only big enough to do certain knives.
Yeah.
And it's definitely big enough for a jasper. So.
Awesome.
Then this is hard. So
yeah,
if you
I
like this, you like that?
Let's do it.
Alrighty, so there's your wood.
Yeah.
That was easy. That was easy. So now I use them. I've got some elk up there.
Yeah, I saw that.
And some, because I'll use them for photos and such. I want to put them together, and I would like to decorate the shop or do something like that rustic motif to it and everything. But yeah.
But do you make handles out of antler?
I could, yeah. And that would be depending on the shape of the antler. I could either take and make a hidden tang, like we were talking earlier about, where I did one like a puko, where it gets plunged into the wood, so you see the entire antler as a handle.
Yeah.
Or you can actually take the handle, cut it in half lengthwise, and you could have a full tang, and then the handle material could be on either side of it.
Yeah.
Okay, so next is your pins. You need pins for your knife. So this is, I apparently didn't give you a big enough challenge in wood, because you've decided on wood faster than anybody else in my shop to this date. But we have pins now.
When you see it, you know. You know?
So now the difference is there are pins in here that you might like. I have all the custom pins. This with a knife I did. But there's Special Forces, Marine Corps, wolf, tree, bugling elk.
So this design goes all the way through. You could use this in multiple knives.
That's right, yeah. So you have two choices. One, we put the big pin here in front, and then we'll use either a little pin in back,
okay,
or you can have a lanyard tube in the back.
Okay.
Now the other option is I've done on some of my knives, we did this decorative pin in the middle, and then we did two little brass pins on either side of it.
No.
In the middle like that?
In the middle. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's do this. Let's do the elk.
Okay.
Yeah.
You do the elk? Alrighty. Next thing is we're going to use CPM D2 steel. CPM is a crucible steel.
Okay.
It basically what it does is it means the company that made it and the process that they actually use to make the steel and everything. So this is probably the best steel to use for a bushcraft knife, hunting knife, everything, because it has high levels of chromium and nickel. It'll hold an edge well. It's good to put an edge on it if you're out in the field and you have to resharpen it. But it also fights corrosion because it's very close to being in the stainless steel family.
Okay.
So this is going to be your steel.
Awesome.
So you have your steel, you have your knife shape, you have your wood, and your pin material.
habit.